Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is AIDIL MUZAMMIL bin JAAFAR from RSR 1114C and
my name is Muhammad bin MAHADZIR and I'm from RSR 114C.
so we will explain about the name of the knot, step how to do it and the function of the knot. So let's go. Reef knot. So for the first step, brings two ends of the same cord together, right over left, and tie a half knot into the clockwise, and do it again, but this time left over right. So the function of reef knot is used to tie the two ends of a single rope pieces together. It will secure something. In addition, it being used for sailor for reefing and furling sail. Figure of 8. So for the first step, tie a single egg in the rope 2 feet from its end. And the ends of cord put in the loop and then just pull it. So the function of figure of 8 is important to climbers and sailing, and while climbing you also can use it as a hitch. Butterfly knot. So for the first step, make a loop in the rope and twist it one full rotation into the egg shape. And then fold the top of the egg down around the bottom of it. And then now up and out through the lower opening into the egg and pull tight. So the function of butterfly knot is used for attaching carabiners and climbing the harnesses. It also used in glacier travel and rock climbing. The fisherman knots. So the function of the fisherman knots is to connect two ropes together, and it's commonly used in climbing. It works well for joining thin, stiff and slippery lines. So the first step is take one of two ends of the line you wish to tie and tie a loose overhand knot into the end. And then take the second end of your two lines you wish to join and feed it back through the overhand knot you just made. And then now take the line you just fed through the overhand knot and feed it behind the first line. Now turn it into overhand knots. Now pull both overhand knot tight and pull both ends of rope. The knot should slide together, meeting in the middle. Next is double fisherman knots. Double fisherman knots is similar to fisherman knots. It is used in rock climbing activities that require high strength of loop. So the first step is start the double fisherman knots by tying a double overhand around the first rope. Then, with the end of the first rope, tie a double overhand around the second rope and tighten the knot evenly. And do it again the other side. Pull the two ropes so the knots come together, then it will be the double fisherman knot. Italian Munter hitch. Its function for use by climbers, rescuers and caver. It's parts of life-lining and belay system. Step how to tie Italian Munter hitch. So the first step is clip the rope through a large screw gate. And then twist a loop in the climber's end of the rope. And then clip the loop into the screw gate. Clip the carabiner to your belay loop and fasten it. Figure of 8 on Bight. So the first step is make a loop with a bight of the rope. And then pass the end through the loop. Pull the both end to tighten. The complete knot form a loop. So the function of figure of 8 on Bight is used to secure a bight in the end of the rope. For example, climbing, fixing a rope for a rappelling. Figure of 8 follow through. So the first step is make an 8 with the rope. Like this. Then wrap it around the support. The third step is pass it through the loop. Then take it behind the big loop. Then pass its net to the upper line. And then take it out parallel to standing part. Pull and to tighten. The finished knot form a loop. So the function of figure of 8 follow through is it is one of the strongest knot. It forms to secure a non-slip loop at the of a rope. and it also commonly using on rock climbing.
Klemheist knot. The first step is place the loop behind the static line. The second step is wrap around the static line, and the third step is wrap 2 more times, and then using the right loop pass over the left loop and pull down to more secure. The function of Klemheist knot is usually used in rock climbing. Hand bowline. First, make a loop. Second one is pass and throw the loops and pass it to the behind the standing Bight. And last step is pull through the loops against and tighten the knots. The function of hand bowline is to lift the light thing. Body bowline. The first step is grade around 6 inches from the running end, and then the second step is bring the rope behind your back and come over the standing part. Then come around and back through to the standing part. And the third step is pass over the standing part and then grab back. The last step, pull through the loop and tighten the knot. The function of body bowline is to rescue people because it's create a no-slip knot. Hitch. The first step is wrap a knot around the support. The second step is pass the end around the standing part. The third step is pull it to the left from below and turn it around thrice, and then pull both ends together to secure the knot. The function of timber hitch is to attach a rope to a cylindrical object. Prusik knot. The first step is make a loop and put behind the rope. The second step is bring the junction point to the left. And the third step is turn it around 2 more times. And the last step is take it out the last loop, form, passing it to the left and tighten the knot. The function of Prusik knot is to attach loop of cord to a rope. Ship shank knot. Make two opposite loops facing the bight with the rope. The second step is pass the bight through the both loop, and the third step is tighten the knot. The function of ship shank knot is useful when we want to temporarily shortening a rope. Ship bend. The first step is pass end through the loops and wrap around the bight and tuck it into itself. And lastly, tighten the knot. The function of this knot is to joining two ropes in different diameter. Open anchor. Step 1. Make a loop rolling from the right to the left. Step 2. Make a loop rolling from the right to the left again. And we got two loops, and the next step is bring the right loop to the left loop. And next, place the both loop over the piling and tighten the knot. The function of clove hitch is commonly used in climber. Close anchor. The first step is hang rope from the support. The second step is wrap around the support, and the third step is pass rope behind rope and then tuck into its own loop. And tighten the knots. The function of close anchor is the side hitch can be adjusted without untie. Okay, that's all from us, and I hope you guys can learn about knotting and the step how to do it and the function of each knot. And lastly, I hope you guys enjoy watching our video, and thank you for watching.